Seniors, stop. Never refrigerate these 9 foods. Here's why. As we age, health becomes less about the grand gestures and more about the quiet choices we make every day. The foods we eat, the air we breathe, the thoughts we entertain. And sometimes, the simple act of placing a food in the fridge can do more harm than good. Especially for those of us over 60, whose digestive systems, immune function, and nutrient absorption change with time. Refrigeration is a modern marvel, no doubt. But not every food thrives in the cold. In fact, some foods can lose their nutrients, flavor, or even become harmful when chilled improperly. And for seniors, the consequences can be even more serious, leading to digestive upset, inflammation, or impaired memory. Let's explore 9 foods you should never refrigerate, and the surprising science behind why avoiding this habit can protect your vitality, memory, and overall health. 1. Tomatoes, nature's brain food, not cold storage material. When you refrigerate a tomato, it doesn't just lose flavor, it loses its purpose. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant known to reduce oxidative stress in the brain and help prevent cognitive decline. But here's the catch. Cold temperatures break down the tomato's internal membranes, turning them mealy, dull, and less nutritious. For seniors who already face age-related decreases in brain protective enzymes, consuming tomatoes that have been refrigerated may blunt the benefits they offer for memory and focus. Instead, store tomatoes at room temperature, stem side down, in a dry area. Let them ripen naturally. Their vibrant color and natural oils will stay intact, and so will their brain-boosting powers. 2. Bananas, gut-supporting gold. Bananas are often recommended for seniors because they're gentle on the stomach, high in potassium, and can help regulate blood pressure. But when refrigerated, bananas turn brown quickly and lose their digestive enzymes. Worse, cold temperatures slow the production of dopamine precursors found in bananas, compounds that are key to mood regulation and memory retention. A cold banana may look okay on the outside for a day or two, but inside, it's turning mushy and acidic. And for seniors with weakened digestion, this can cause bloating, stomach discomfort, or constipation. Instead, keep bananas in a hanging fruit basket at room temperature. If they start to ripen too fast, peel and freeze them for smoothies. Don't store them whole in the fridge. 3. Potatoes, the silent blood sugar spiker. Many people don't realize that refrigerating raw potatoes causes the starch to convert into sugar more rapidly. For seniors monitoring their blood sugar levels, this can be a hidden danger. When you refrigerate a potato, the cold converts the complex carbs into simple sugars, which spike insulin and increase inflammation. Over time, this leads to fatigue, joint pain, and increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Instead, store potatoes in a paper bag or cloth sack in a cool, dark pantry, never in the fridge, and always cook thoroughly to break down remaining resistant starches safely. 4. Onions, the inflammation trap. Onions are known for their quercetin content, a compound with anti-inflammatory and heart-supportive properties. But when refrigerated, onions absorb moisture rapidly and become soft, moldy, and less potent. Even worse, onions stored in the fridge can contaminate nearby foods with their odor and moisture, leading to bacterial cross-contamination, a serious concern for seniors with weakened immune systems. Instead, keep onions in a mesh basket in a dry, well-ventilated area. Keep them away from potatoes, which emit moisture and gases that accelerate onion decay. 5. Garlic, the forgotten immunity weapon. Garlic thrives in warmth and air. When refrigerated, it begins to sprout prematurely, turning bitter and reducing its allicin content, the compound responsible for its immune-boosting and blood-thinning effects. For seniors who rely on garlic to support circulation, refrigerating it reduces its medicinal value significantly. You're not just dulling the flavor, you're robbing your body of a natural antibiotic. Instead, store garlic bulbs in a small basket or open container in a cool pantry. Avoid plastic or sealed containers. Garlic needs air to breathe. 6. Honey, eternal until refrigerated. Did you know honey never spoils? Archaeologists found jars of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, still edible. But when you refrigerate honey, it crystallizes quickly, making it hard and difficult to use. Though crystallized honey is still safe to eat, refrigeration destroys its natural enzyme activity, reducing its soothing effects on the throat and its antibacterial benefits, crucial for seniors prone to colds or inflammation. Instead, store honey at room temperature in a tightly sealed glass jar, away from sunlight. Let it stay golden and flowing, just like the energy it brings to your body. 7. Avocados. Timing is everything. Avocados are heart-healthy and rich in good fats, but only when ripened properly. If you refrigerate an unripe avocado, it may never ripen correctly, leading to poor texture and reduced nutrient availability. For seniors managing cholesterol and heart health, an underripe or overripe avocado is more than just disappointing. It's a missed opportunity to nourish the body. Instead, let avocados ripen on the counter. Only refrigerate them once they're soft and ripe, and even then, eat them within a couple of days to ensure peak nutrition. 8. Bread, the quiet stomach offender. Refrigerating bread may seem like a way to preserve it, but it actually speeds up the process called retrogradation, where the starches harden, making bread stale and tough. For seniors with sensitive digestion or dentures, cold bread becomes dry, chewy, and irritating to the gut. It can lead to bloating, indigestion, or poor nutrient absorption. Instead, keep bread in a bread box or pantry and freeze only what you won't use in 4 to 5 days. Toasting frozen slices is better than thawing refrigerated loaves. 9. Coffee, your memory ally or a mold magnet. Many people refrigerate or even freeze coffee grounds, hoping to preserve freshness. But cold temperatures create condensation, which can ruin the bean's oils and introduce mold and bacteria, particularly harmful to aging immune systems. Coffee, when stored properly, can be a brain-boosting, antioxidant-rich drink. But when exposed to moisture, it can become a silent source of inflammation and even increase the risk of memory fog. Instead, store whole beans or ground coffee in an opaque, airtight container in a dark, dry cabinet. Grind fresh when needed. Your brain and your taste buds will thank you. Why this matters more after 60. After the age of 60, the body's resilience slowly wanes. The digestive system becomes more sensitive, blood sugar regulation slows, and the immune system becomes more vulnerable to subtle triggers, including the ones we don't see, like a piece of cold bread or a mushy refrigerated tomato. Food is not just nourishment, it's information. Every bite you take sends a signal to your body, to heal, to energize, or to inflame. That's why these small adjustments, like avoiding the fridge for certain foods, can have a big impact on cognitive clarity, joint mobility, digestive ease, circulatory strength, mood balance, and overall energy. Bonus tip: tune into temperature. As you age, your body starts to prefer warmth, not just emotionally, but biologically. Warm foods soothe the gut. Cold or improperly stored foods shock the system and impair digestion. So listen to what your body is quietly asking for: simplicity, warmth, and care. Final thoughts. Your kitchen can be a healing space. You don't need to become a food scientist to protect your health. Just a conscious observer. Check your fridge. Remove the bananas, tomatoes, onions, and potatoes. Let them breathe, ripen, and shine at room temperature, as nature intended. Remember, health after 60 is not about fear. It's about wisdom. The wisdom to trust your body, respect your food, and make small choices that create big waves of wellness. You deserve to feel good every day, and sometimes that starts with simply knowing what not to refrigerate. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.